yesterday, Chronicles. As you know, we had City Councilman Harold Collins discussing the pension issue yesterday and today. We are so blessed to have Dr. Rodney Mills. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Brian?
Dr. Rodney Mills is an associate minister at the New Olivet Baptist Church, and we would be remiss if we did not say hello to our beloved friend and pastor at New Olivet.
That's right.
You want to do the honors, or should I?
You go for it.
Pastor Reverend Whalen, we love you. We wish you were here. Dr. Mills obviously works with our beloved pastor and Dr. Kenneth Whalen Jr., who pastors over at New Olivet and that wonderful ministry over there. You all do some fantastic work, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do some fantastic work. We have Dr. Mills, who is an HBCUer, who I must say, Grambling University, Grambling State.
Go GSU.
Go GSU. And he is an advocate for an issue that is very controversial, probably the most controversial issue in this particular election regarding Proposition or Amendment 1.
Absolutely.
And for those of you that don't know, Amendment 1 is the government interference, the state government interference regarding clinics, women clinics, and things of that nature. Dr. Mills, there are so many places that we can start, but we're limited in time. So I'm just going to kind of jump out and say this is a peculiar issue. I'll be quite honest with you. It is so peculiar. I didn't even know the state was even allowed to bring this up, because for the last time I checked, Roe versus Wade has not been overturned.
Yeah.
Right. How did the state decide to how did this issue get on the ballot? Why are they making we know why they're making a move to do this. And let me dive in before I go. There was a press conference not too long ago where some African American ministers got together, and they're opposing this particular amendment. So let's start right there. Why is especially individuals like Reverend Whalen and others opposing this particular amendment?
Well, this issue it really speaks to women being able to make decisions concerning their bodies themselves.
Right.
And Dr. Whalen feels, as do I, that the government should not be involved in making decisions for women. People need to have the ability to make choices themselves that affect them. And that's really the crux of the matter.
Right.
The government does not need to be making those types of decisions. Think about it, Brian. How many people get to make decisions about what happened to you and your body?
Wow. Yeah, of course.
Not many.
Not many.
I venture to say you, Brian, is the sole person that makes decisions that affect your health.
Yes.
So then why are we having to deal with an amendment that gives the government the right to make decisions regarding a woman's body?
And the scary thing about this, Dr. Mills, is that the issue is being so politicized.
Absolutely.
If you look at some of the more conservative European American churches, you can see where they're running a very stringent and strong campaign, saying, vote yes on the amendment. And those particular spiritual institutions are conservative in nature. Let's say it like that.
Understand.
The way, and not to mention that the Republican Party in itself, obviously they're in power in the state. They run the Senate and they run the House. And it's like, everything to the walls, trying to convince the Memphis public about this particular amendment. Even the commercials they're running, which is a very horrific commercial if you sit back and listen to it on this particular issue.
Well, Brian, here's how you have to look at this thing. When you peel back the layers of the issue, and get right down to the heart of the matter,
Right.
this is a pro-life
That's all it
or
is.
pro-choice issue.
Right.
Okay? And those who are pro-life find themselves voting yes. And then those that are who are for pro-choice vote no.
Because I would imagine the pro-life movement is putting millions of dollars into
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's
they're trying to masquerade it too.
Right.
That's the crazy
So
thing.
once we get past all of the emotional ads that strike fear and
Yes.
make you cry
Yeah.
when you see certain types of things, and people are very, very smart with the words and the adjectives that they choose to speak about the matter. But you've got to get right down
to the nitty gritty.
To the nitty gritty. This is a pro-life or pro-choice, and as Dr. Whalum has said on many occasions, he supports pro-choice
All day. Yeah.
all day. So that's one of the reasons why I came.
Thank you so much.
One, to represent his interests, his position on the matter, and as well as my own.
Right.
Even though I'm here representing Dr. Whalum, I'm an individual.
Do you think this is the first step, Dr. Mills, in a covert movement? And I'm not even just going to say the Republican Party, the more conservative wing of it, because we know now that all Republicans don't think alike.
That's true.
They're not monolithic, but yet this seems to be a very dangerous step into other ventures that that real conservative body wants to step into. What's your opinion on that?
I think you're absolutely right. The reason that there is so much attention given to the matter is because whatever this decision is has far-reaching impacts for the other side of the aisle, whether it be the Republican or the Democratic. And it really could speak to where the political atmosphere is going.
We've got about 30 seconds. You want to tell Memphis why they should vote on that particular referendum?
Yes. Memphis, you need to vote no on Amendment 1. Why? Because this amendment, when you think about or when you get past all of the words, all of the advertising, the bottom line is a woman deserves a right to make a decision concerning her body without the interference of government.
You got to come back to the Brian Clay Chronicles.
Thank you, Brian,
for having me. Dr. Rodney Mills on the Brian Clay Chronicles. We have another individual here to discuss another amendment and referendum on the books. It's the desire or the thing to sell wine in grocery stores. Mr. Josh Hammond from Buster's Liquors is going to discuss that with us on tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow on the Brian Clay Chronicles.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.